Ah, dude. Bonnie X Foxy. Oh, Minecraft, you're Brian and Steve!
Yes!
Yes!
Yes.
Send me the link.
Who is gonna see Steve and who's gonna be Hero Brian? Who is it? Come on!
No, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Come on,
Go away.
John! Come on!
Alright, who's who?
Okay, I'm gonna be Hero Brian then.
I'm gonna be Steve.
Okay. Narrator?
Jesus Christ.
Yes. It's me, I guess. I'm scared.
It's only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 chapters. What could go wrong?
Oh no, I'm very scared. I'm terrified. Okay. Steve woke up in a new world, a new survival.
John?
Oh wait. Oh. Another day of building and killing.
He said. No, he sighed. The player controlled the mouse and continued to make Steve cut down trees and such. He had made yet another crafting table. He crafted more and more wood. They started slaying animals and collecting the cobblestone after making tools. Eventually, his house was finished. He placed down his bed and went to sleep. The player soon got bored of playing and left to do something else. So, that left Steve with some free time. Steve began exploring the rest of the world, seeing its flaws and meeting new animals and monsters. Then, Steve met a rather unusual sheep. He didn't notice it until it faced him. The sheep was different because it had no pupils. Steve was very shocked at the moment, and he asked the sheep what happened to his pupils. No response, only a
Ah!
Usually, when an animal moves or quacks, Steve would understand what it was saying, but this sounded much different. It sounded as if the sheep was warning him. Steve refused to question it and forced himself to believe it was a glitch, then continued his explorations.
Next chapter.
I started thinking more about the sheep, and it's plain why. Though they weren't plain at all, in all honesty, they were terrifying. I only hoped it was a glitch. Continued to explore anyway. I kept walking throughout the
What?
I kept walking throughout the rest of the world, and whenever I reached a desert near water, I would see these little pyramids. It's getting a bit weird now.
The player got back once more, and this time he decided to go out for a journey. He bought Steve's spade, pickaxe, sword, all that good stuff, hell yeah. So after some time of walking all around the world, the player saw the pyramids. He didn't know what they were, but he grew a little bit scared. He ignored them and began to mine a random hole in visible cobblestone. But this hole wasn't random at all. It seemed that the one place that the player had begun to dig in had already been dug out. It was filled with redstone torches, leaving a dim red light in it. The player freaked out and filled back in the hole. He checked for the player list. Nobody was on except him.
That was pretty cringe. That was pretty strange. Maybe I should check it out for myself. I mean, I didn't do that right? Right?
Steve went back out during his free time to see the little hole that was pre-made. He went down much further, as did the ditch, and soon found something that wasn't very new to him.
Okay, this is getting really weird. Why? Why is it here? It's that sheep again. The pool is almost pitch black. The only thing I can see is that sheep thing until I heard.
Hello there.
Was it a sheep? No, that sounded worse than the sheep. Hello?
I've been waiting for you.
Wait, huh?
Come closer.
What? No way, I don't even know you!
Just trust me.
The stranger said quietly. I went towards the two glowing eyes and the sheep's body turned into a different figure.
I don't like where this is
Stranger
going.
danger, stranger
I don't like
danger,
where this is
stranger
going.
danger, stranger danger! Steve waited for the figure to step closer until a man that looked just like Steve but he had no pupils came towards him.
I am the only one they call Hero Brian.
No way. Is it really you?
Ah, so you've heard of me. Yes, I'm the legit Hero Brian.
Steve backs up, almost falling backwards.
You're not gonna strike me with lightning, are you?
Herobrine makes a confused face.
What are you talking about? Stupid players making rumors of me. I was merely adjusting the weather, and one of them saw me, and apparently just got hit by a lightning.
Steve mocked.
Is that really how it is?
Herobrine nodded.
It's always like that for me.
He sighed.
It really sucks.
Hearing this made Steve wonder if Herobrine was really such a bad guy like everyone had thought he was. He didn't seem like it at all.
Oh well, I'm Steve, so it's really an honor to meet you.
Hero.
He interrupted.
Call me Hero.
Oh, okay. Hero, if you need anything, you know where I am, so I'll be off.
Steve muttered, walking away quickly.
Alright, don't read this part. Don't read the part of Demon Otaku.
Hey yo, sorry!
No, fuck off!
Stop taking coffin!
Steve walked home as quick as he could, and when he reached it, he immediately went to bed.
Not so bad.
Steve thought as he drifted peacefully to sleep. The next day, Steve woke up to something strange in his chest. 7 diamonds, 7 gold ingots, exactly 7 tools, and 7 apples.
Why 7?
Steve thought. The next day he woke up to another surprise. 6 fish, 6 iron ingots, and 6 torches. Throughout the week, the numbers of surprises that he received decreased until he reached the number 1. This day was different. Steve already knew these gifts were from Hero, but this wasn't expected at all. A note. This note, not a very particular note. It was small and written on a vanilla-smelling piece of paper made of sugar canes. The handwriting wasn't so simple either. It was written quite neatly, in all capital letters, but if you read it, it looked very beautiful. The note read,
Good morning, Steve. I'm sure you figured that I was the one who's sending you these gifts. You're welcome. If you'd like to maybe come over again tonight, I'll surely enjoy your company. We'll have a dinner. I'll have it planned just for you, Hero Brian.
I don't want to read the next part.
Dinner. Oh shit! It's the last chapter, boys. It's the last chapter. I don't like where this is going.
Steve read the note over and over as he slowly trudged his way to Hero's home. Once he got there, he hesitated to knock on the door and was about to walk back home. But he thought about how polite Hero was and how rude it would be to end up not coming to the... I can't speak. I'm so scared. I'm shaking and I can't speak. But he thought about how polite Hero was and how rude it would be to end up not coming to the dinner. So he knocked. His body was trembling like mine, and he had goosebumps all over his arms and legs. The door opened up, and Steve saw that Hero was all fixed up quite nicely. He was wearing a nice flannel, jeans, and a tie. He smiled sweetly and said,
Hello, Steve.
Not to my surprise, this made Steve blush hard.
Hello?
He replied, trying to avoid eye contact.
He invited me in and shut the door. I stumbled on my way to the dinner table, pulled out my chair, and I sat down, shivering. He smiled once more as he sat across from me.
So,
He whispered,
how are you today?
I'm fine, I stuttered. He smiled even more at me and chuckled, making me blush even more.
Nervous, aren't you?
He laughed. I nodded slightly, still not looking in his eyes.
Go on, eat, would you? I made everything specially for you. I ate one bite of the meal. It was amazing. I couldn't help but stuff more down my throat.
It's my part.
Fuck.
It was amazing. I couldn't help but stuff more down my throat. I noticed Hero smiling in amusement, so I stopped and wiped my mouth with the napkin beside my plate. I'm sorry, the food is just so good, I mumbled. chuckled again.
No worries. Fun watching you eat like that.
I blushed madly. I knew I did. Could feel my face getting hotter. So nice, I think. And I realized I knew this feeling. I could fall in love with this man. Sorry guys, I really just lost my inspiration.
I think guys
It has
finished.
updated January 25, 2015.
It's been 5 years. There's also Notch X here, Brian.
No, stop.
Stop! No more! No!
There's Notch in here, Brian. I wanna read this warning. Warning: this fanfiction will contain many triggers. This will include rape, abuse, and violence.
Okay, let's
Oh no! Let's not read this!